What is happening, everybody? This is Cody, aka DFS Prodigy, coming to you live breaking down this upcoming 11 game NBA slate. These typically aren't my wheelhouse, but we still have to talk about it. They're still NBA. Life is good with NBA. On the other end, life is sometimes not good enough with NBA because we have SGA starting on the bench for the second half. So raise your hand if you played SGA because I certainly did. I talked him up a lot. Hmm. You can't predict those things. You can't predict those things. But here we are. It's 11 gamers. Always hit a like button for me. That helps the algorithms, whatever, however you want to say it, out. Um, let's just hop right into it with Charlotte and Orlando. Well, Charlotte side, no Lamar Ball still. Terry Rozier's questionable slash doubtful. I don't think he's going to play. I'm not expecting Terry Rozier to play, so I'm going to get to more of Dennis Smith Jr. He's looked good. I mean, he almost played football. That's what he came out and said. If he didn't get signed to the Charlotte Hornets, but 6'3" is still a good price tag for him. It's still good. Jordan Hayward 6'7". Don't mind that at all. Don't mind Kelly Oubre in this matchup either. Those are kind of the three main guys I am looking at in Hayward, Smith, and Oubre. Richards, I know he's been talked about every now and then, but it's not really appealing to me. Plumlee 5,000, no thank you. PJ Washington's okay at 5'9", but I'm just sticking to the main power three. On the Orlando side, we still have a lot of injuries with Cole Anthony, with Jalen Suggs. Um, who's going to step up? Is that going to be RJ Hampton? Is he going to see more minutes now? Is it going to be kind of the Paulo Banchero team at 7'8"? I still like the price tag. Banchero still look good. Wendell Carter 6'9", good matchup for him. Wagner's gonna have to help Banchero out as much as possible. If you want to look at Terrence Ross, he's very scoring dependent. That's my only concern with him at 5'4". But like I said, is it going to be more of the RJ Hampton show? Because they're running out of guards. They are certainly running out of guards. Let's go Atlanta and Detroit. On the Atlanta side, no Bog. So I'm gonna like some of Jalen Collins at 7,000. That's not a bad price tag. Judge Hunter 5'4" is not bad either. These are all just kind of like I expect the Hawks to blow out Detroit. Trey Young 9'8" is one of my spin ups, so I much think of Dejounte Murray and 9'5" is this a contrarian option compared to Trey Young because everybody's gonna want to go to Trey Young. But this team's kind of cut dry. If you get to some Atlanta pieces, you get to some. If you don't, you don't. But I am liking this matchup for him a ton. On the Detroit side, Cade Cunningham, 8,000 is not really appealing to me. Jen Ivey is questionable if he's out once again. I mean, we have the Isaiah Liver show at 3-7. What he went off, right? For 24 minutes? Yeah. You can't really predict that either. Corey Joseph looked awful. Saw 32 minutes. I mean, went 0 for 3, 6 assists, 3 rebounds, 2 points in the free throw line. But Bog 5'9", I do like that. I do like Sadiq and Bay at 5'9" also. Not a bad matchup for Big Stu at 5'3". But let's go to Cleveland and Boston on the Cleveland side. Donovan Mitchell 9-2. He was a letdown last game, but this offense is still flowing through him. At 9-2, he's going to be a contrarian spin up. I don't mind it. Jared Allen's on the greatest matchup. Karis LeVert 6'2". He finally had a good shooting day. You can certainly get to him in the spot. I don't mind it. And then Ivan Mobley 6'1", kind of just meh to me. Jay Osmond a little bit overpriced at 4'9". If they start Dean Wade again at 3'9", he could be a possible value for seeing 30 minutes. I don't mind that at 3'9" for just a value on this 11 game slate. On the Boston side, this team's also kind of just similar to my Atlanta theory. If you get to some Jaylen Brown compared to Jason Tatum, you do. I don't mind either one. Marcus Smart 5'5" is okay in the mid range. Al Horford still with no. Robert Williams is okay at 5'2". Grant Williams is out though. So is it going to be more minutes trending towards Malcolm Brogdon and Derek White? I possibly think that would transition to them, but Malcolm Brogdon 4'8" is not a bad price tag either. Philly and Toronto on the Philly side, Joel Embiid 10,000. James Harden is taking over this team. That's the only issue. Is Joel Embiid's just not really a spend up I want to get to. I kind of just rather pay for James Harden personally, but Tyrese Maxey 6'2", a little bit overpriced to me, in my opinion. This team is just not really appealing to me on the Philly side. I'm just not getting to a lot of Philly. Some teams I just am crossing off because this is the lemon gamer, so you're going to try to focus on a couple games. Siakam 8-9 on the Toronto side looked good. I mean, he's dropping bombs over 40 every single game. 8-9's not a bet. I like the price tag. Complete 8-8-1. I'd much rather just go to Siakam. Sonny Barnes 6-5. Not really appealing to me. And the Presses, Chua and Boucher are both priced up with the Scotty Barnes injury, but Scotty Barnes is in, so they're not really appealing to me. Indiana, Washington, this game looks gross on paper, but we are going to get to some plays here. Tyrese Halliburton's running this offense. 8-3 is a great price tag for him. Matherin, Benedict, Mr. Benedict, 6-1, has looked good, but he's kind of fallen down to earth this past 2 games. If you notice, he is very score independent. Jalen Smith by 9, not really appealing to me with Miles Turner being back. Miles Turner 5'8 himself. This is a great matchup for him. This is a smash spot for Miles Turner, only 5'8. Buddy Hield 5'6, not really getting to him. We're just kind of focusing on Halliburton and Miles Turner, especially Miles Turner at that price tag. On the Washington side, when is Brad Beal going to have a breakout day? I mean, 39, 34, 40, 26. When is the 50 bomb going to happen? At 8-6, this is a prime spot for it to happen. He's going to be a contrarian spin up. I love it, though. I love Porzingis here at 7-9. That's kind of the two that I'm focusing my attention on. And then you have DeLon Wright being out. He's going to open up a little bit more minutes for Monty Morris at 5-5, which I don't mind. 5-5 in the mid range. New York and Milwaukee on the New York side. Julius Randle 7-9 is cheap, but I do like going to Jalen Brunson right now at 7-3. He's the focal point of this offense. He's looked good. He earned that contract based on how he's been playing. RJ Barrett 6'5", not really appealing to me. Not getting Evan 48 at 4-5. No, thank you. No, thank you. Milwaukee side though, Giannis 12-1. That's a hefty price over here for Giannis, but this is a good spot. I'm going to kind of trend towards other spin ups, but again, if you get the Giannis, you do. If you don't, you don't. The rest of the team, Carter seeing starting minutes 3-6, not really appealing to me though. Grayson Allen 4-7. If he hits his 3-point shot, he's going to hit value for you. But again, that's a definite risk to be taking. Bobby Portis, Brook Lopez, not against Julius Randle. Drew Holiday 8-1. I kind of rather just go elsewhere. On the Lakers of Minnesota. On the Lakers side, the big news is Russell Westbrook. If he's out, we need to watch for that news because if he's out, Austin Reeves at 3-8 still a good price tag. If he hits his shot, he's going to hit his shot. I don't mind that for value. I like Lonnie Walker at 5-3. Pat Bev 5,000. Much of this go to Lonnie Walker, and then James and Davis. Good spots for them. Kind of like a similar story. If you get them, you don't. If you don't, you don't. On the Minnesota side, though, Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. They're both under 9K now. They're both hovering around 40 fantasy points a game. It's just Rudy Gobert hasn't looked the greatest the past 2 games. It's been the Karl-Anthony Towns show. They tend to flip or flop. They're both on the trust here, but this is a price spot for both of them. I would not play both of them at the same time. I would stick to my story of only playing one. But Anthony Edwards 8-2 is a great spot. If you play James or Davis and you want a run back for Anthony Edwards or Gobert or Towns, I understand that. But D-Level 7-2, I don't mind this revenge narrative. Keep that in mind. Chicago and Spurs, though, on the Chicago side, this has I do like Iowa 5-5. That's kind of the main spot I am looking at. Zach LaVine is questionable. If he's out, I'm going to right back to the well and DeRozan at 8-9. He smashes when Zach LaVine's out. I do like I said, Iowa, especially if Zach LaVine is out. But Vucevic 8-3, good spot for him. On the Spurs side, Kel Johnson 7-2 is okay to me. I'd rather just drop down to Josh Richardson at 5-4. He's gonna now he's gonna be kind of contrarian just because of the price tag going up. But I still like it in the mid range. And then Trey Jones 6,000. I like the spot for him. Utah and Denver. On the Utah side, Lauri Markkanen, it's been up and down for Lauri Markkanen. When I play him, he buzzes. When I don't, he goes off. I do like Kelly Olynyk at 6,000 as just a contrarian option against Jokic. I know it's going to be different, but it's just an ownership play. And then Vanderbilt, if he doesn't get in foul trouble, he's great at 5-6. And then like I said, Lauri, it's just been up and down for him. On the Denver side, Jamal Murray's cheap at 6-1. I know that's not really appealing based on how he's been playing, but it's 6-1 for Jamal Murray. He's bound to have a breakout game also. He's bound to crack over 30 fantasy points in the minutes he's getting. I think this is a spot where he can do it. And then Nikola Jokic, 11,000, great spot for him. And then if Michael Porter is out, I'm going to go to a little bit more of Bruce Brown at 5-4. Pelicans and Phoenix. On the Pelicans side, we need to watch the news for CJ McCollum and Zion Williamson, and especially Herbert Jones also. CJ McCollum, 8'6". If he is, we'll play the narrative of if everybody's still out. I'm going to get to a lot of Joe Val. I'm going to get to a lot of Murphy, and I'm going to get to a lot of possibly Larry Nance, and then we're going to see the Devontae Graham show at 4-5. This team is excellent for value. Well, like I said, we just need to watch the news on what's going to happen with the injuries, because this is going to open up a ton of value for us. On the Suns side, Chris Paul at 7-3 is not a bad spot. I love the spot for DeAndre Ayton. Cam Johnson's always in play at 5,000, and Devin Booker 9,000. This is a prime spot for him. And I love this game also on the Houston side. Jalen Green 6'7" is too cheap. Kevin Porter's too cheap at 7'6". We need to watch the news on Sengun, because if Sengun is out, that would open up some of Garaba. And Deshaun Tate 4-4 is too cheap. If he gets his minutes bumped up even more, I do like him at 4-4. And on the Portland side, this is going to be the Simon show at 7-1. No Dame. That equals, like I said, the Anfree Simon show. Nurkic, great spot for him. Great spot for Josh Hart. This is the game I'm targeting in Houston and Portland for the late night slate. But that wraps up this huge 11-game slate for us, guys, though. Thank you for tuning in. It was a great save for us tonight. Have a good one, everybody.